Want help to grow your business? Download BRiN, the world's first business advisor in your pocket. To find out more, visit BRiN.ai or search the App Store today.
Hi, I'm Carolyn Birchill and welcome to Service Please. This is the show where we highlight the importance of service, as we believe that good service makes good business. In this episode, we're going to talk about how to develop your social intelligence skills to increase your customer loyalty. Joining me is Jaqui Scammell, a renowned customer relations expert who helps businesses to dramatically improve their customer relationships by improving their employees' social intelligence. Welcome, Jaqui.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. So, social intelligence is a relatively new term. So, explain what it's about.
Yeah, it seems that way. It's been around since about the 1920s, actually. But we've got some new scientists, such as the fabulous Dr. Daniel Goleman, who is bringing a lot of new science and research to help us interpret what it is now. So, what it is it's about really how you get along with people and how to help people cooperate with you, which is helpful in the context of service. Social intelligence, it's about understanding context and how you navigate through that in dynamic environments and the behaviours that you bring when you understand context. So I like to think of it like a camera.
Yes.
So, you know, when you use a lens to get a quality picture and you zoom in or zero into something or you zoom out, that adjustment of a camera lens, that's how I think of social intelligence. If I was speaking to a 7-year-old and describing it to them, I'd say it's people skills.
Right.
Yeah.
Just connecting.
Yeah.
Getting on.
Yeah.
And that type of thing.
Yeah.
So with the advent of artificial intelligence, people are a bit concerned about losing the humanness in business. You're very passionate about this in particular. So what are your thoughts around that?
I am very passionate about it. It's about being good humans, you know, whether we're serving our teams, our community, customers, and really humans, we're unpredictable creatures.
Yes.
And, you know, with artificial intelligence, the benefit of that in business is that we can automate repetitive tasks, routine tasks, things that are more predictable. So I think customer service is anything but routine if you've still got human interaction with the employee and customer. So the other day I was listening to my partner on the phone. I'll give you an example where he was speaking to a telco company, and it was fascinating how he progressed through the conversation with all these automated responses. But eventually he got to the point where the problem solving had come to an end and his problem wasn't solved. And so he was given an option to speak to a human being. And what was interesting about this part of the conversation was that instantly he was able to vent, he felt heard, he felt cared for, that empathy was coming through the phone and all his frustrations sort of dissolved. So what we need to remember is that at the moment, robots can't do the creativity, the problem solving, the empathy yet. So these are incredibly important skills for us humans to harness. And my concern about this topic and why I think about it deeply is that the more automated we become in the world where there's less human interactions, the more disconnect we have, you know, as humans.
Agreed.
And, you know, customer service is a privilege. You've got a human being in front of you. You don't know what's going on for them. For some people, walking into a bank or into a retail store or a pharmacy, that might be the only interaction they have on that day. So how we have these happy human touch points and positive impact on people is really crucial. You know, loneliness is a health epidemic now. We're 50% more lonely than we were in the 1980s. So I think it's a really important topic for us to talk about beyond service. Yeah.
I do. I mean, I look at when I was young, everything that you did, you interacted with someone. Even before the phone, you would actually interact with people face to face all the time on everything that you did, from shopping to, you know, anything, paying your bills, sending letters at the letterbox or whatever it was. And now it's probably only less than 50% of the time, I think, that you actually interact with someone which is a real shame. Yeah. Because as you say, you could go through your whole day and maybe only have one interaction.
Absolutely, yeah. So I know for me, I still have to communicate quite heavily via email and the written communication. But we can be creative now, using video and
using GIFs.
Using GIFs, the birth of emojis. They're there because we want people to know how we're feeling other than just the written word, the tone of what my intention of that message is. So, and it's fabulous seeing more of this through social and the way businesses are communicating to clients and customers. So, if we can
I had a technical interaction with someone online via a chat, and they were helping me. Yeah. And there was a lot that we had to work through, but we got there in the end. Yeah. And he sent me a GIF that really encompassed it, and I laughed out loud. Yeah. I really felt good because I was like, even though it was a challenge to get to where we got, but it was like, oh, he so got it, and I felt a connection with someone that beyond just, typing messages backward and forwards. So I do think there's a lot of benefit in that we can experience. Now, have you worked with any...
To continue enjoying this presentation, download BRiN, the world's first business advisor in your pocket. To find out more, visit BRiN.ai or search the App Store today.